Hello. Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
I chose the topic of equal funding of smaller schools because I am interested in going into education. Ensuring that everyone gets an equal opportunity while they are in public school system is something that is not only fair, but is how things should be. I found it important to try to convey this information with others to raise awareness of the issue that oftentimes goes by without a thought.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
We told our class to spread the word and ask the help of government officials to assist in fairly spreading the funds. They are the ones in charge of tax money, so ultimately they control how it gets spent. By making people more aware of how unequally the funds for schools are being spread around the country, I feel will ignite the fire that gets politicians to change the way this problem is currently being handled.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
I think my team members would say that my greatest quality is being both a leader and a follower. I am able to take charge when necessary, but I feel I do a good job of knowing when the time is right to be in charge and when the time is right to hand over the responsibility of being the boss. I feel that I'm a good team player, which I believe was reflected well in the speech activity.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
My team was great to work with, and we all got along very well. But the hardest part about working on a team project is probably being able to coordinate the times to meet up with everybody there. Everybody's schedule is always so hectic, and it doesn't line up with classes, jobs, and other activities. So getting everybody together to practice was nearly impossible.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Comm 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
I think that my biggest realization through this class is that public speaking is inevitable. You will not be able to avoid having to speak to others in any career, so you need to be able to communicate effectively and professionally. I plan on going into education, so public speaking will pretty much be what my job is. I will use the idea that practicing before giving a speech is essential to effectively conveying the information you intend to convey.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.